Right, welcome to Fishing Squad. Well, I've had two fish out so far. Martin's managed to get a mackerel. I've had a pollock. I've just put a flapper rig out for wrasse because I'm struggling for mackerel, struggling for fresh bait at the moment. I put the wrasse back. I'm trying to get some pouting or pork on worm. Charlie Locker left us some worm, so it's banging wrasse out, instant action, first bait up, nice little wrasse. I'll put them clips of video in now. Sea's ebbing out. We're on a different mark today, slightly deeper than where we usually fish. It's just been tough going again on the mackerel front. I think I used all my good luck up on Thursday. When we feathered on Friday, we did about 4 hours solid, and it's just absolutely killed me. I'm going up and down cliffs and stuff, it just takes it out of you. Getting too old for it, but we'll keep at it. Never going to stop. I've got some fresh pollock, and there's 3 frozen pollock from the other day. I think there's some beaks or something that Charlie Locker's left him. So we'll see if we can get hold of them, get them banged out on a panel with wire. We've got cheers, Charlie, pal. And we've got Martin's got some squid. I think there might be some other bits and bats in that bag. We'll see. We'll just bulk the baits up. I don't fancy using wrasse for bait. I do and I don't, you know. If we have to, we have to. So we'll see how we get on. A couple of chucks out, bit of fresh bait, pollocky. Get in. Some worm. Struggling at mackerel, so I put a flapper out with worm. I'm trying to get some pouting or pork cod. So I'll put this one back. Some J nice ballon. Is it a ballon? Just double check. It's a ballon. Nice one, mate. First big bait going out, pollock head. Fresh pollock. Nice bloody juicy bait that. Get it fired out, see if something turns up. Ballon for Martin. Welcome to the video, Martin. Set a ballon wrasse at £1.10. Not a bad one at all. Get him put back. Martin. It's got a pollock on a nice, decent sized mackerel bait. Nice one, pal. More fresh bait. Another nice ballon. Get him up, get him put back. Well, it just looks like it's not meant to be on the big fish front today. Marty's just lost a nice huss on the surface. Dropped the hook again like it did with Charlie's yesterday. I've just put the last bait up out. I've resorted to wrasse. I've just used one of the wrasse that we got on one of the rigs that Martin had. Winding the session down. The HJ's having a few more casts with feathers. We're going to pack away, I think, and get ready for the drive home. Unfortunately, I'll spin you around. Jay's just having a go at feathers. We'll get everything packed away, I think. We'll head back to Doncaster. Right, I'm back. Absolutely ruined. Up and down mountains, up and down cliffs, firing big baits out where possible. Poor, really, but at least we give it a go. We had a good laugh in that. It was a good weekend. Everybody enjoyed it. Mackerel fishing started on fire on Thursday. On the same mark, went back on Friday. I feathered for 3 hours. Lincoln feathered for a similar amount of time, maybe a bit longer, he had a prototype rod for, I think it's for firing big baits out, you know, like a Ron Thompson style, but probably a bit stiffer, with a 6 ounce lead on. Because we'd caught a few on the Thursday, we're trying to catch mackerel on an industrial level, and all we could get with pollock. Disappointed with that, to be honest, because they come through really thick and fast early in the year, in May, which is the first time for a long time they've done that. I thought they'd either drop off or come back even strong, come on really strong. They've dropped off a little bit, but I think they'll come back again over the next couple of weeks in force. I think what it is, when there's a lot of bait fish, I think they separate. I think the mackerel scatter and hunt them. When the bait fish thin out a bit, I think they shoal up and hammer them, because we're getting a lot of singles and doubles. We're not getting full houses. That's what we'll get. That's what we got on Thursday anyway. And then Martin's had one on the last mark we fished, which was in this video. So yeah, bit disappointed on the bait front. I think that reflects the general fishing, really. I think obviously if you put worm out, you'll get wrasse and stuff. It's a bit of a shame, really, but we'll have another go, and we'll keep at it, obviously. Been a bit of a slow start on the tote campaign this year for me so far, but that's fishing. I don't think travelling around all over the peninsula is the thing to do. I think you're just best off just sticking it out on marks. I think when you fish marks, you're throwing bits of old bait in, you're gutting fish down there, you're putting scent in the water, you're ground baiting it up. And if you get a few days, a few sessions in, they don't have to be long sessions. I think eventually one will pass through. So yeah, overall, disappointed with the fishing. The actual trip itself was fantastic. I had a decent Malnaras in the last session. It was nice to fish some marks that I've logged now for when the mark I normally fish it isn't suitable on. So I might try them. I quite liked one of the marks I fished. It was sound. Yeah, so I just want to say thanks to everyone that subscribed to the channel. Having the patience to watch the last couple of videos because there hasn't been much action in them, but still been good. So we'll see what happens next time. I'm just going to give a bit of a shout out to somebody, my mate Jim. Yeah, so Jim's had a session with his nephew on another rock mark nearby. Actually did quite well for mackerel between them, and a big shout out to his nephew. He's caught his first ever dogfish. So nice one, mate, and keep at it. It's very addictive. Hopefully, you'll catch a few more fish before the end of your holiday. You may remember Jim from one of my videos. I'll put a snippet in now so you can relate to sort of where he popped up. He caught a beastie three-bearded rockling. Just having a go for horse. The horse mark. But yeah, it's fantastic getting kids involved with it. I'm sure you'll catch a few more doggies before the end of the holiday. It's a good place to start catching dogfish. Just make sure you keep at it. And a big well done for your first ever dogfish. Nice one. You put us to shame with the mackerel, to be fair. I think the rock ledge you fished off might be the one to go. It's a good one to go to, that one. But there's some pictures in here, and like I say, big well done, and all the best, Jim, to you and your nephew. Keep safe. Tight lines, that's the end of this video. Thank you very much.